how should somebody think about the hourly rate they charge for a technician?
What do you mean? How do you think?
So
Well, you got to
one of the things I think most people do is undercharge for their technicians, and
Oh, you
they
mean to the owner, how much the
right.
hourly rate
Yeah,
should be?
they basically
Oh,
break
yeah.
even or even lose money, and they can't figure out why everybody
Yes.
else is making money doing it. And so I'd be curious how somebody
Well,
should think about
shop
that.
your market. I mean, if I were to go call 1-800 handyman, how much are they going to charge me per hour to come do something? So that and others are your baseline. So if you want to be less than them, which I, am all for that, then figure out what that average is. And it might be, 85, 95 an hour. So maybe come in at 75 and let your owners know that's part of your narrative. Say, hey, listen, we're that one-stop shop. We're going to get it done. You're still making a margin. It's just not going to be as big if you're at 75 and your all-in cost is like 45. But it's still a built-in margin.
The thing I've always heard, and I used to have a CPA as a partner, and he worked with a lot of maintenance type companies, and what he would say is whatever that person's hourly rate is, like if your maintenance technician is essentially charging you $25 an hour, then you need to triple that number to charge to the client, because generally it's like
Mm-hmm.
25 to the technician, 25 for truck, gas, insurance, like all the different things
Yep.
that go along with it, and then there's 25 for profit. And so
That's a good ratio. I like that.
yeah, and I've heard that a number of times. I've seen people repeat that. It's just a quick rule of thumb just to make sure that you're charging enough. And one of the things that I've found is owners will complain about maintenance prices. They're not, but they're just frustrated. And honestly, most of them don't know what things cost. And so what I found is that they're going to complain anyways. And so I would make sure that you're making money in them complaining, because the last thing you want to be doing is breaking even and having to deal with them complain about maintenance prices being too high. So that's just a little advice.
And I would say if you're out there and you need to raise prices, one of the things I remember we were introducing a price increase. I can't remember if it was for property management, like fees, or if it was maintenance. But one of the things I did, I went online and I just found some huge corporate, it may have been like AT&T or whatever, one of their announcements of price increases. And I just learned how they did it, how they framed it. And then I rewrote it in our language to frame it to our clients. And it actually went over really, really well. I was pretty surprised, as opposed to just saying, hey, we're raising prices. You definitely want to
Yeah, I
frame
guess
the way
everybody
they're
could just
thinking
take
about
the
it.
recent announcement from Matt Folio and copy that one and then use that for their owners.
I'd have to
All
read
right.
it first.